Hi everybody. Today I'm going to do a reading for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is a general collective reading, so it will not resonate for every Sagittarius out there. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? And also, I just want to remind you that we are already under the Mars retrograde, which will cause some delays with your plans, and also we are on the pre-shadow of the Mercury retrograde. The Mercury retrograde will start around October 14th and it will end by the first week of November. During the Mercury retrograde, there will be some misunderstanding or miscommunication, and there will also be some problems with technical stuff, like with your computer, laptop, or mobile phones. And also with the Mercury retrograde, you can expect people from the past, friends, family members, relatives, even someone from your past, like your ex, wanting to reach out and communicate again. That is the effect of the Mercury retrograde. So please be mindful of that, and try to think twice before you say anything hurtful that might cause some misunderstanding or arguments. So I've already pre-shuffled your cards, and because it takes me a while in order to be able to get the cards out, because I wait for it to flip or to fly out. Okay, I don't choose the card myself because I want the cards to be random or selected by spirit. I don't want it to be influenced by my energy. Okay, that was an airplane. So to be honest, it is very, at first I found it very confusing. Okay, the spread looks as if it's very confusing, but I think it's a reflection of your relationship. I don't know if you're in an on again, off again relationship, or it's like you're fighting today but you're making up tomorrow, or you hate each other today and then the next day you're having make up sex or whatever. Okay, so it's confusing. And the first card that came out is the King of Swords, and they said that the first card is important. Okay, so the King of Swords is represented by Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. The King of Swords is a good communicator. He's very logical and he's very fair. Okay, so he wants to get information first before he makes that final decision and cut through the BS. So you don't want to mess with the King of Swords. And he's a good communicator and he's very logical and very strong. And this is in the past, present, and future. So you might be connecting with the King of Swords, which is Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. And it can be an air sign woman or man. Okay, male or female. There is no gender in tarot. When I ask for the King of Swords to be clarified, what came out is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the King of Wands is and she's in the reverse. The Queen of Wands is a fire sign, that is a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. So this might be your card. Okay, now when the Queen of Wands is upright, she's very passionate, charismatic, beautiful, and she's able to achieve whatever she wants because of her passion and determination. Now when the Queen of Wands is reversed, it means that you have an angry Queen of Wands. Okay, an angry queen, and which is being jealous, upset, angry, that sort of stuff. And when it came out with the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is this is about some people call it as a missed opportunity card, but basically, you see this man here is looking at the three cups, and he's being gifted or offered another cup, okay, which will, you know, make him happy or feel fulfilled, but he's not even looking at it, okay. So the Four of Cups is about um, it's like it's like feeling bored or dissatisfied, and you're not even looking at the opportunities that are being gifted or given to you, okay. So it does jive or match with the Queen of Wands in the reversed, because you might be so angry and upset that you can't even see what's being gifted or given to you, okay. You can't look at the positive aspects of your situation because you're upset, you're angry, or jealous, okay, because this is a love reading. So that might be your energy, or that is the energy or the attitude of the person that you're dealing with. And in the past, you also have the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, but that is like a surge of passion, creativity, and inspiration in your life. Okay, it's very fiery. It's very passionate. Okay, and that is an opportunity or a gift that is being given to you by the divine or by God. And to clarify that, we have the Lovers card. Okay, the Lovers card is about finding. There's that airplane again. Alright, so this is also in your past. You have the Ace of Wands. And to clarify, the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning, a search of inspiration and creativity, you have the Lovers card. Okay, the Lovers card is about it's about love. It's about finding your. It can also be about finding your soulmate or your true counterpart, okay. And it is also about overcoming trials, and because of the love that you have in your heart. And it can also be about making choices, okay. It can be about a choice between following your heart or your mind. So take it as it resonates. So with some of you, it can be about finding love or having love again in your life after some disagreements. Our next card for the past is the Eight of Wands, and it was clarified by the Hierophant. The Eight of Wands is fast and quick communication. Okay, it is also known as the arrows of what's this? Um, Arrows or Cupid of love. Okay, so here you will find that there's this woman, okay, and there's this man. They just had, a night together, okay, and he still has like this ribbon from her garments, from her clothes. It is an open line of communication, or it's like, you know, a relationship wherein you just made up. That's why I find it's like in the past, okay, wherein you had this negative, or I mean, reversed Queen of Wands with the Four of Cups, wherein like you're pouting, you're upset, you're not seeing the positive side of things, or you're not seeing the opportunities that are around you, or you cannot see that things can still work out. You're being given an opportunity to make things work, And after that period, okay, wherein you probably had a fight or a misunderstanding, you have the Ace of Wands with the Lovers, which is a new beginning, okay, of passion and creativity and inspiration. And you have the Lovers, which is about finding love or needing to make a choice if you're gonna follow your heart or your mind. And that is brought about as well with the Eight of Wands, which is an open line of communication, and clarified by the Hierophant, which is about marriage or stability, or about building a foundation that is stable within the relationship. That's why I said that it's like a roller coaster, like on again, like off and on, break up to make up. you know we hate each other today. uh it's like it's like, let me get this card. You hate me today, but tomorrow, okay, we're in bed together. So I don't know what's going on with you, Saji, but it's a bit confusing. And that is in the past. So please be aware that when we say, because this is for October, so the past may have already happened, okay, or it's happening today, or right now, because we're still in September. And please be aware that time is fluid, okay. So that is what has already transpired in the past or happening right now. And this is the present moment. Again, this is for October. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, and you have the Four of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, it is a very lovely card on the Romantic Tarot. The Eight of Pentacles is about working, uh, working, working hard. And in this card, you'll see that the two of them, okay, they've made a decision to work things out within the relationship, because someone, okay, one of them or both of them, they don't want to let go. The Four of Pentacles is about holding on tight to your finances, or to your coins, to your pentacles, to your money. And in a love reading, it is holding on tight to your loved one, okay. And here you can see that there's this beautiful lady. She's having time, she's out there, and this guy isn't able to let go of her. That is why he's still looking at her from afar. So after all those on again, off again, and finally being able to communicate about the status or what you want with regards to your marriage or relationship, okay, there was there will probably be a decision to work things out, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles, because one or both of you isn't able to let go of this relationship. So that's in the present, and that one is clarified by the Star, which is about healing, healing your relationship, healing your emotional pain in order to work things out. And we also have here the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is about finding peace. And in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it is about a woman carrying a child, and then a man who's they're in a boat, and they're on their way to travel to find calmer waters, or to find the calm after the storm, to find peace after a chaotic or confusing time. So here in the Romantic Tarot, you will see that the man and the woman, the man, okay, you can see, if you look at the way that he's holding her hand, it's very tender, okay, and the way that he looks at her. So in spite of all the problems that you faced and after making a decision to work things out, you're going to go to find peace and harmony, okay, for some period of time within the relationship. And that is also brought about by releasing fears, uh, overthinking, and doubts with the reversed Nine of Swords. Because in the upright, the Nine of Swords is about restlessness, unable to sleep, having nightmares, having fears, but it's on the reverse, which means that you're no longer tormented by the past, you're no longer feeling restless, stressed over the past. You've let go of that. That is why you've come to calmer waters or a peaceful time for a period of time within the relationship. I'm sorry, the video stopped again. So, the last card, the last two cards on this at the middle, which is the present time, you have the Temperance card, okay, under the Romantic Tarot, and this is your card. Okay, this is represented by Sagittarius, and the Temperance under the Rider Tarot. Okay, what it means is about finding harmony, balance, and peace, and it's like um, finding the harmony between two opposite sides, the water and the fire. It's like alchemy, okay, in order to find harmony and peace and balance. Now here you'll see that the girl, okay, at the bar, she's pouring water, okay, and it is overflowing, which is water represents emotions. It is overflowing and it is even spilling, okay, and you'll find the man here, okay, with his cane or probably the wand, and he's looking at her. He's a skeptic, but then again he's giving him I'm sorry, he's giving her his attention, okay. So there's a harmony and balance between the two of them, and that harmony and balance between the two of you, or within the relationship, was brought about by manifestation, which is the Magician. And for the outcome, okay, the main cards that we have for your outcome, and I'm going to explain the clarifying cards later. You have the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Death card, and later on you have the Ace of Swords, which is clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse, and you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Ace of Wands again, okay, and this is for the outcome. So what it means is that, okay, let me start with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands on the Rider Tarot is actually the wounded warrior, okay. He's gone through so many battles, he's gone through so many hard times, and that's why he's very guarded. That is on the Rider Tarot. Now here, okay, you'll see this girl. She is behind the gate, and she's looking at this and at the lovers here. And if you look at the expression of her face, she's not happy, she's upset, okay. So this is about being wounded or being upset, but still not giving up, because if you look at her face, okay, she looks determined. She's not giving up. And that was clarified by the Death card. The Death card is about transformation and rebirth. It means the end of the old cycle to give in to the new cycle, and that there needs to be a change or transformation within the relationship to make it work. And we have the Ace of Swords, which is about it's also a victory card, but the swords is about communication. The Ace of Swords, this is this is about uh, the truth, okay, finding the truth, and this is about clarity as well, and that is clarified by the Seven of Swords in reverse. So the Seven of Swords, when it is upright, this is about a thief, okay, who was trying to run away with the Five Swords, stealing what, you know, what doesn't belong to him, and thinking that he can get away with it. The Seven of Swords is about manipulation, lying, and deception, but it is in reverse, which means that there was probably an attempt, okay, an attempt to lie, cheat, or manipulate a situation, but the truth came out with Ace of Swords. And lastly, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords, she's gone through so many hard times in her life. Okay, that um, she's very wise, she's knowledgeable, she's very logical, and she's direct to the point, and also a good communicator. But she's also very loving and nurturing, but you won't see that side of her because of what has happened to her in the past. So she will give you her attention, but once she sees that, that you're lying, or giving her just some BS, her sword is ready, you know, to cut through the BS at any time. And this is clarified by the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning, okay, a surge of passion within the relationship. So basically, with the outcome, what it's saying here is that, you know, after a time wherein you have talked about the things within the relationship, and somehow it has left you or your partner feeling guarded and wounded, okay, but still wanting to keep the relationship, and there needs to be a change or transformation within the relationship in order to make it work. And you have to let go of any attempts or desire for cheating, lying, or deception, because the truth will come out. So whatever it is that have happened, okay, or will happen as an attempt, okay, for the as an attempt to ruin the relationship, okay, through, lying, cheating, or manipulation, it will come out, okay, it will be found out. So it won't even be successful because of the Ace of Swords, okay, it will be found out, the truth will come out, and everything will come to light with regards to whatever is causing the problems within the relationship. And we have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands, okay, which is a passionate new beginning within the relationship. So the Queen of Wands is like I've told you earlier, she's very direct to the point, okay, uh she will listen to you and give you her time, but once she she notices that something's going on, that something is off, she will cut through the BS, okay, or whatever it is that is the shady stuff that might be going on. She'll be able to cut through it. And I also noticed here that we started with the King of Swords and we ended with the Queen of Swords as well. So This is the king and queen. Okay, and what it means is that in spite of all the ups and downs, okay, the breakups, the quarrels, the arguments, and then the makeups, the trying to make things work again, it is showing that you're a perfect match or counterpart for each other, even if you're a fire sign. These two people are meant to be together, especially since not only are you under the same suit, but you also have the lovers. And you have the oh, you have 4 aces. Wow. Okay, you have the ace of wands. Oh, I'm sorry, you have 3. It's just that you have the ace of wands twice. Okay, which is after finding out the truth or talking about what's really causing the problems within the relationship. It might even be self-sabotage, okay, about fears or negativity, or it can be self-deception as well. And after finding out the truth, you'll have a passionate new beginning. And when I ask for further advice from spirit, this is your advice. Okay? You have the hermit, which is a major arcana, and you have that again. Okay, you have that twice. You had it earlier as a clarification, and you had it here again as an advice from spirit, which is talking about the need for transformation and changes. But you have to go within. Okay, you have to go within and have some time of solitude in order to find that new beginning. And you have here the ace of cups, which is a new beginning in love. So you have 3 aces. You have the ace of wands, the ace of swords, and the ace of cups, which means that in spite of everything that's been going on, after all the confusion and the roller coaster, you know, status within the relationship, there's the airplane again. After everything that happened, you are meant to be together. And you have the high priestess at the bottom of the deck. The high priestess is about gaining knowledge and following your intuition. When I ask for further advice, okay, you have 3 cards. I'm going to read them to you. You have being enough, and it says the innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change, no need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. So one of the things that you need to understand is that you have to accept that you are enough. Okay? Don't put yourself down, and that you have to understand that you are worthy of being loved and you are enough. And oh, okay, it fell down, it got wet. But anyway, okay, so this other card is the positivity card. Alright, I have to fix this later on. So, positivity, it's saying that if you can find even one thing to be grateful for, it will restore you to the light. Please, dear God, let me always feel gratitude for something, even a tiny thing, in even the hardest situations. So, what it means is that you have to be grateful for everything, even if it's just a small thing, and you have to find things that you can be grateful for, even in the hardest situation. It is about having a positive mindset and being grateful. And Lastly, we have companionship, and it says, when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So, with solitude, it is a match or in line with the hermit, which is finding solitude and going within, and also with the high priestess, which is about following your intuition, because it says here, when you fully embrace when you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. So basically, what is going on is that in spite of the obstacles that you are facing, the two of you are meant to be together. There's potential, okay, for this relationship. You have the Ace of Cups, okay, which is a new beginning in love, and you have the Ace of Wands. It's just that you have whatever problems that you're having, okay, or you've had in the past. You have to talk about it, okay. You have to be honest with each other, and this is with the Ace of Swords, okay, because the Ace of Swords is about it this is about truth and clarity, okay, and this is also about victory. Whatever it is that has happened in the past, and I don't see any third party here, okay, but there seems to be an attempt, okay, uh, for it can also be self-sabotage, but it whatever it is that has happened, okay, it will be found out, okay, the truth will come out. And so there's the need for you to have a honest and truthful communication, and you have to understand that you are enough, okay, and that you deserve to be loved, and you have to also listen to your intuition and find some solitude, okay. You have to listen to your intuition and you have to listen to your heart, because this relationship, it has great potential. There was a desire for both of you to work things out, because one or both of you cannot let go of this relationship, okay. There is a desire to find healing and balance, okay, with the Temperance card, and you are both manifesting this within your relationship. You both want to make it work. It's just that you need to listen to your intuition, go within, and make some changes, okay. There needs to be a transformation within the relationship. So I hope that helps, okay. In spite of everything that has happened, with the confusion, with the on and off, with the fighting and then making up, it seems as if this relationship is meant to last. That's what I can say, and that is what is showing on the cards. You just have to work things out and find a way to change, okay. So please give this video a like if it resonates, and please subscribe and click the bell in order for you to get notifications on our next videos. And once I've completed the videos for the 12 signs, I will do live streams again and answer questions for free. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and God bless.